What's up, blockchain? This is Nick from TruthBlitz. Hope you guys are having a good day. So as always, we are going to start out by taking a look at the market. Right now we got Bitcoin at $11,860. So we are definitely continuously rising, and it really makes me believe that there's a very, very good chance that we will hit Cliff High's target, which for those who don't know was 13,888 by the end of February. Okay, so we're closing in on 12,000 now. We got market cap overall 508.5 billion, and Bitcoin dominance is back up 39.4%. So since Bitcoin is so high, we have a little bit of a pullback in a lot of the alts. So it is majority red. There's a little bit of green splashed here and there. So we will continue to watch and see how things transpire. Now, I want to talk about this Litecoin Cash thing. I decided I would do it. Why not? If it's free money, I might as well take advantage of it, right? So I downloaded the wallet. It's syncing the blockchain now. And I decided, let me see what's going on with the exchanges. I've never heard of any of these except YoBit. So I checked all of them. I did not check MeNextTrade, but I checked the other three here, plus YoBit. These three, Mercstocks, Trade Satoshi, and CryptoBridge. I could not even find a Litecoin Cash market. No trade pairs for Litecoin Cash whatsoever. I looked, I didn't see them. YoBit has them. However, you cannot make any deposits on YoBit. It's temporarily unavailable, the deposit function for Litecoin Cash. So we're going to have to see what happens there. I do have a feeling that by the time they enable that, the price is going to be slammed down to nothing. We'll wait and see what happens with that. So what I really want to talk about is decentralized exchanges. Mainly how Etherdelta sucks now. I don't trust the new owners whatsoever. For those who don't know, Etherdelta has been under new ownership for a bit now. And ever since the new owners took over, Etherdelta has been shit. And we're going to talk about a couple things in my theory. First of all, the biggest problem right now that I'm seeing is their API issue. So we're not seeing updated prices on a lot of these ERC20 tokens. Me personally, I open up Blockfolio, and Populous, it has listed as $18 and change, when Populous, according to CoinMarketCap, is 26 and change right now. PayPal is another one that's off. Pillar, a lot of them, some of them I was able to get info on my Blockfolio from other exchanges and have accurate pricing. However, for some reason, it will not let me change the market or the exchange that it's getting price information from. Populous is being one of them. I tried switching it to Binance. It's still trying to pull the price info from Etherdelta for some reason. I don't know. So my Blockfolio is not accurate in the least bit when it comes to US dollar value. That's one issue. This has been an ongoing issue for a couple weeks now. Okay. They say we're continuing to work on a resolution for the ongoing API issues. We apologize for the service interruption and appreciate your continued patience. That was 5 days ago. We have another one 2 days before that. Similar bullshit message. Okay. These people, if they gave a shit, they could fix this API issue within a couple days. All right. So my thought is that these people probably had a shit ton of money, bought Etherdelta, and are using it as nothing more than a way to make more money. They don't give a shit about the people using it. For all I know, they were the ones who were behind that hack. Okay? They could have, for all we know, did that to get as much money from people as quickly as possible, pretend it's somebody else. I mean, I don't have any proof of this. This is just a theory. Another thing, this ICO that they had, you can probably safely bet that if you invested money in that shit ICO that there was no need for, right? You're not going to see anything happen as far as development. They're probably not going to deliver on any of their promises. If they can't even fix a fucking API, I don't even know why the API went down or is bad to begin with, because it was working fine. Everything was working fine, but because of this has literally been the same populist chart that has been up there for weeks now. These have been a lot of the same trades in the order book, or a lot of the same orders in the order book. This trade, this 0.02, that's been up there for weeks. Okay, so again, this is causing a lot of issues with ERC20 tokens, with a lot of the pricing. I think that because there are tokens that are only listed on Etherdelta, like I believe PayPal, I think that Etherdelta being down like this, or their API being down, I really do believe that it is having an effect on market price of a lot of different tokens. So this brings me to my next point. We need to start using other decentralized exchanges. We need to act as if Etherdelta doesn't exist anymore, because to me it doesn't. All right, so we have ForkDelta. All right, let's take a look at ForkDelta. Now, they just implemented a new backend 5 days ago. They were using the same Etherdelta smart contract. It does appear that now they are not. So basically, it was where ForkDelta had the same exact order book, the same trades as Etherdelta. When you went to the exchange and looked at it, it doesn't anymore. So for those who don't know, ForkDelta, it looks almost identical to Etherdelta. Okay, but you can see that the trades in the order book are different. It was not that case a few days ago. Like I said, the chart was the same because everything ran off the same Etherdelta smart contract. So basically, ForkDelta was able to basically launch a new backend. They are planning to launch a new public API, launch a new front-end UI, which will probably make it more easy to use, more aesthetically pleasing. A lot of people are turned off by Etherdelta, and a lot of tokens that can only be gotten on Etherdelta, people are scared to go attempt to get them themselves, because I have seen people lose mass amounts of Ethereum by accidentally switching the amount to buy and the price, or accidentally putting one digit off. It can happen very easily. So ForkDelta will probably launch a new UI. Q2 of 2018, they're planning on a new smart contract, possibly 0x. So that would be interesting to see. And then they have some other possible future changes that they may make. So new UI, okay? That brings me to this next one, idex. This, from first glance, does not look like a decentralized exchange. However, it is. This is a decentralized exchange that uses Ethereum smart contract to make trades. Similar to Etherdelta, similar to ForkDelta. However, it looks like a centralized exchange. It gets charts from TradingView. Okay, you can draw trend lines. It's got charting tools. So very cool. The only issue with this is right now there's not a lot of volume. Not a lot of people are using idex, and I'm assuming it's because not a lot of people really know about it. Now I'll show you what I'm talking about. PayPal. The volume for PayPal in 24-hour volume is only 467 tokens. That's nothing. So that's less than 1 Ethereum. So that is one of the issues. In order for this to be sufficient for people who are, you know, making significant trades, we need more volume. We need more people using this exchange for that to happen. But the cool thing is that, like I said, it runs on Ethereum. Here you go. You can change the gas price, right? Let's take a look at new wallet. So basically, you enter a password and then you download a JSON file, just like on my Ether wallet. Okay, you can also import private key from another wallet and use that. So it's set up, you know, just like my Ether wallet is in this part here. Runs all on smart contracts. You control your private key, and I'll show you what I'm talking about. There you go. You get a private key. You control it. So even when your funds are on the IDEX exchange, you have control of the wallet. You have control of the private key that has your funds on it. So very cool. I really do like this exchange, and I hope to see more people start using it. But for now, until that happens, I will be using ForkDelta. Okay, it is by far the better option when it comes to this piece of shit. I would not use Etherdelta. If you know what's good for you guys, you don't want to risk your funds, I would honestly just forget that this even exists. This exchange to me is dead. So I hope this helped you out a little bit, guys. I know a lot of people are or were wondering, you know, what is going on with Etherdelta. Why are prices off lately? I've had some people ask me, so this is basically why. And what we need to do is not use Etherdelta anymore. We need to switch over to ForkDelta. We need to switch over to, you know, another decentralized exchange that basically the people who are helping to run it, even though it's a decentralized exchange, it needs people to keep up on maintenance and so on and so forth. But we need one where the people who are doing that actually care about the people using it, who aren't purely in this to rape every user, because that's really what it seems like when it comes to Etherdelta. They don't care about us, the people who are trying to use their exchange. They just want to make money. They're not even maintaining this whatsoever. So do your research, guys, on what is best for you. Take my advice on Etherdelta or don't. But that would be my suggestion to anybody who is looking to buy or sell ERC20 tokens on a decentralized exchange. Anyway, guys, hope this helped you. Check out the Block Party Podcast official channel. I'll leave the link in the description. You guys have to subscribe and hit the bell because sooner or later we're going to start only putting our episodes on that channel. So anyway, guys, hope you guys have a good evening, and I'll see you guys later.